Pep, how do you assess that one?
After Champions League, we start really well. We make a great advantage, and Johan is really good. The first half we couldn't see anything. The second half they push a little bit more higher, and we control it after the 3-1 and after we suffer. The last minutes we suffer. But yeah, the result is really good, knowing that where we come from.
You mentioned the Champions League. Was that very much in the back of your mind with all the changes in the second half to keep the players fresh for Wednesday?
Yeah, definitely.
Did that upset the rhythm maybe a little bit though?
No, sometimes it's difficult for the guys who come in, with the rhythm, and when you make 1 or 2 substitutions and the rest, they have the rhythm, you take that rhythm. But it is 5 or 6, they don't have that rhythm, and the guys who were playing, they lost a little bit. It's happened all the time. For every time I've been in my career, That's why before the game I thought to make a lot of substitutions, but at the end I thought no, because my experience, when you make a lot of substitutions, the Champions League, the team drop. I don't know why. And it's the same scenario during the game. But good result and keep going.
And it means now the gap to Arsenal 3 points. Is it an advantage at all psychologically that you've played first this weekend? Does it put a little bit more pressure on them?
I don't know. We have to do our job. It doesn't matter before or later.
How easy is it just to focus on your team and not look at what Arsenal do when it's so tight?
This is what we have to do the last, I would say, 5-6 years. So how many times Liverpool played before in the last previous seasons? We do what we have to do. We have to do our job.
Tell us a bit about yourself. What do you do when it's Arsenal, Liverpool playing? Do you watch or do you just switch off?
Well, tomorrow I don't know, but I don't know what time we play, but I have to take a look at Bayern Munich because I didn't watch the game we played, and I have to do something differently because we struggle in some moments and we have to do it.
And just with Bayern in mind, obviously all those changes today, everyone fit, everyone fresh, no injuries, everything good for them?
Injuries, everything is fit.
Dean, welcome back to Premier League Management. How did you assess that game? It seems like the first and second half are very different games in many ways.
Very different games because Manchester City got a 3-0 lead. Very difficult place to come. Very difficult when you go 2-0 down after 10 minutes and 3-0 down after 20 minutes. Second half we showed an awful lot of character, and had we taken one of them other chances, which hit the post and it goes 3-2, who knows. But I saw enough from the players' character today in the second half to go, yeah, they're all right, these boys. You have to take the goals in isolation as well. We wanted to stay in the game. We wanted to be deep and restrict them to big chances, and I thought we did that. Unfortunately, John Stones sticks a left foot volley into the top corner after 4 or 5 minutes, and then, a real tough handball decision. I'm not sure when he's trying to stop the cross where he's meant to put his hands. If his hand's not there, it hits his head. But I just wish they'd stop the VAR rule where the referee goes over to the camera, because we know what's happening then. So just save us some time, please. But yeah, showed a lot of character then after going 3 goals down. And I thought second half, our 2 outside centre halves did really well in making contact and spoiling a few balls into their 10s. And I thought we broke well on from them areas. But Man City were comfortable at 3-0.
Did you have a potential handball penalty shout late on as well?
Yeah, but if I'd have been Manchester City, I'd have been disappointed to have received that, to be honest.
But do you think it's that second half? Did they switch off a little bit? Understandable, they've obviously got Bayern Munich in the week, or did you just get better second half?
I think it was a little bit of both. But Pep knows his team more than me. I can only talk about us, and we certainly got better. And I thought we got more aggressive as well. We had to. Would have been different if obviously we hadn't given away the goals we did. Even the third goal, we missed a 50-50 challenge in the middle of the pitch, and Haaland does what he does best. But yeah, there's lots to take confidence from. I thought the subs did well coming on as well. Young Luke Thomas, who came on, was excellent when he came on, and Kel's got his goal back at Manchester City. So yeah, there was positives.
You haven't had long to work with the players. Have you seen enough to think there is enough to work with here that you can keep this side up? Because your next 3 games could be crucial.
I wouldn't have come here if we didn't believe that we could keep them up. That's why we're here. Our season is never going to be defined on, coming to Manchester City. you know, it's one of them you'd love to come in your first game and set traps and go after them. But I've seen too many teams, you know, come here, try to do that and get beat comfortably. We didn't give too many chances away, but, you know, they were comfortable when they were 3-0.